Water signs, it's time for your weekly elemental reading. We are going to be looking at your next week ahead for you. And I am filming this on a Venus day. So, surprise, a Venusian gift from your favorite Venusian girly. We're going to be doing love readings for this round of the elementals for this first week of July. We're still in Cancer season. We just had the full moon in Capricorn a few days ago. So, um, check out the collective readings because I do collective all signs readings each month at the new moon and the full moon. And so, yeah, the last full moon in Capricorn reading was put up earlier this week. The last new moon was Gemini, and we'll be having a new moon in Cancer coming up soon. And so, yeah, make sure you check those out. But yeah, so for my Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, happy birthday to all of my Cancers. I hope you are doing amazing whenever this reading finds you. This will be a general reading, so use your discernment and your intuition about what messages are for you and what's actually coming through for you as your message. This is a timeless reading. So whenever you find this reading, it will be for your next 7 days ahead. I will specifically be looking at romance, romantic love. But we know that love can express itself in many different ways. So take it how it resonates, right? Yeah. But I've done a couple other readings so far, a couple of the other elements. And we're going to see it. I don't know if it's Mercury retrograde or what, because as I am filming this, we are in Mercury retrograde, and we're going to continue in Mercury retrograde for about the next 3 weeks. So we still got some time to transit this energy. So I'm very curious to see how the rest of these readings go. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're going to get the overall energy for love for you this week with the Moonology, going with the tarot to get the main messages, clarify as needed. I also have my tea leaves so we could get your fortune for the week. Let me take a sip of water. Okay. So may this message be in your highest and best good. May it be affirming for you, confirming for you, and overall assisting to you on your path. And may I be a clear channel for these divine messages to come through. Thank you, Spirit. So this says, so it is. So can I get the overall energy for my water signs? The next week ahead in love. What is the overall energy in love this next week ahead for my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Oh, 2 cards. I love to see it. But you want to know what's so funny? Was it the last reading I just did, Earth signs? I think, no, it may have been fire signs that had this energy, and conclusions are within reach was on the bottom, and a new start was underneath that. Yeah, so if you have fire in your chart, that may be a significant reading for you to check out too. But I love to see it because when I only thought 1 card fell out. So when I went to pick it up and I seen 2, I was like, oh, what a surprise, right? So there's an energy here of you get more than you reckon for. You get more than you figured. You didn't figure in some type of blessing. But look, and so with this, conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse, and a new start is coming, new moon. It gives a door closes and another one opens right there, at the same moment. Or maybe it's more like a portal. You walk through one, you decide to exit and you enter another room. And this is a very positive, this is the best card that you get going forward. Because yeah, so there's a new start, especially if there's been an ending, if there has been a break, if there has been a pause, if there has been some time of you being single. That is about to conclude, and you're about to begin something brand new, right? Or it's about to be a new level up. It's about to be a new cycle. Meditate and contemplate. Nothing is yet set in stone, I see under there. So it's you still may have to move through some certain things. And it's just saying to keep calm, return back to yourself, affirm the positives of the situation or any positives that you can assume with this situation, right? If things are unknown to you, what can you assume in a more positive light? Right? Getting clear on this. So let's see what the tarot has to say. But I think this is some positive energy. So don't be fooled, even if something does seem like an ending. Even if something seems like it's over, or something does indeed become over. Right? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Can I please have the messages for my water signs? What's up this next week ahead when it comes to romantic love for my water signs? What's up for my water signs? What do we need to know? What are the messages? What's the advice, the guidance, the messages? What do we need to know? Any other messages? Oh my gosh. For Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Ooh, baby, we have a match. We have a match. We're going to stop it there. And look at that at the bottom of the deck. Water signs. Water signs. I'm like, okay, so maybe Mercury retrograde ain't too hard for everybody, right? Because I promise, I'm like, I'm glad to see this energy, but look at this major. This is a major time. So like things are cooking, things are happening. Okay, period. Wow. Wow. Okay, so let me see what this is. I see the Six of Cups, the Emperor, the Eight of Pentacles came out in reverse, the Tower, the Star, the Empress, Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Two of Cups. Okay. So there is like a past life connection, right? There's a past life connection, or even if this is someone that you've known from your past, right? There's some type of history here, whether it's fully all in this life or fully in the past life or in other lives, right? But we have the Emperor and the Empress here, and we got 4 majors out of 6 cards. 4 majors and the Emperor and the Empress here, that's a match. That's a divine counterpart. So this could be roles that y'all played in many lifetimes. Y'all could have even grew up together. I see with the Six of Cups energy, right? So, but regardless, the Six of Cups pulls into like the past energies, right? So, whether you're this Emperor or like whoever is this Emperor, I'm just giving like, there has been like cycles of things not working here. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Like even when you put in the effort, even when you tried to like do all the things right, for whatever reason, it just was like, it still couldn't stand. Because what I'm seeing is like, this was kind of like already ordained, I'm gonna hear. And like, yeah, so you being the Emperor or your person being the Emperor, because it literally doesn't matter. I think this is more so like you being the Emperor, regardless if you're a man or a woman. And the Emperor just being like someone who is like strong, who knows who they are, who is like centered and steadfast and like wants something real, right? Because once you've gotten to a certain level, like you want someone who can match you on that level. And so I'm getting that there was this cycle, this past energy of, you know, you could have been settling for people that just couldn't, like, they couldn't handle you. They couldn't put in the work to really like keep you or like to sustain something. Like for whatever reason, it just never seemed to work out. And this didn't even have to be like fully bad here, because with this Tower, it could seem that way, but it just like, it just wasn't sustainable, or it wasn't like mutual. It wasn't like balanced, right? There may have just been imbalances that you were like Because the tower falls because of a shaky foundation. So it's just like the foundation wasn't right. But I'm seeing with this Six of Cups, like there was a foundational energy that was built in the past, whether this was in your past in this life. So like this person you can already know. And you may already know this, or you may like reconnect with someone that was in your past, and y'all could have had a foundation on some level, like whether y'all dated in the past or whether y'all were just like friends. Maybe y'all just went to school together or something. Like maybe you just like, knew him from the neighborhood or something to that matter, like to where there was like a connection that already exists. So this connection already existed for you, whether you were aware of it or not. There was like this connection that has always been there, that's existed from the past. And I'm seeing kind of like, you went through all these things of not working because it wasn't this person. But with this star here, and it's like you never gave up hope. You never gave up hope, right? Because you're the emperor. You maintain your positive energy. And it's like, and something just, the stars align here with the star. The star aligns here, and boom, here comes your divine counterpart that you're able to connect with. The stars align. This was always like there. I'm sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Like kind of a long title. I'm actually gonna have to run it back to see exactly what I was saying so I could title that the way that I really wanted to come through. But wow, this is actually like a very beautiful, powerful energy. So it's like someone's about to come into your life, or you can already be connecting with this person. Like I said, if you don't know this person in this life, in this reality, then there may be like past life connections that you already had, right? Where y'all have like come together, or y'all have like, it's just something known, it's something meant, it's something that has always existed. There was literally always a connection there. Always. Red string of fate type energy. If you've been seeing any red strings energy, this could be very much telling you this is what you're about to be experiencing coming in. And I just did a reading on the red string of fate, maybe like last month. So if you haven't seen red strings and you feel called to it, go ahead and check out that reading. Maybe that will be one of the ones that I insert at the end. But yeah, so wow, yeah, you find this person that like you can grow with, where like things can actually be sustainable. Because yeah, in the past, like things weren't working out, things could not be sustained. Like people literally could have folded under the pressure. And it's not like you were putting any heavy pressure. You're just you. You're doing your things. You know who you are, so you're taking care of your business. You're handling the things that you need to handle. You're able to come from like a grounded place, a healthy place, a secure place. And it's like when other people can't match that energy, they can naturally just fold under it. But you're about to like meet your match. This is like, yes, yes. And this was always meant, the stars just had to align in a certain way. Because look at that 10 of Cups, right? There it is. Like things coming together. Your happiness is here, it's secure. And it's been a long time coming. And this is going to be something that you like, yes, you could really invest in. You could see how things can grow. You could see how like things go the distance, and the passion is there. And that 2 of Cups energy is that energy of like soulmates, right? If that's something that you believe in. This could be like one, yeah, your soulmate that's meant to be like your divine partner. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. So look at that new start that is coming for you. Tower energy, it changes everything, baby. It changes everything. Okay. So that's what we're gonna leave it right there. I'm like, that is a beautiful message. So water signs, y'all got the best reading so far. I still have to do air signs, but baby, I'm like, y'all give me some hope because I was like, is this just how the energy is coming? Even though the fire signs reading wasn't like, you know, anything bad, or like they weren't anything bad. It was just not easy. Okay. So for my water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, your tea leaves for the week. What is your fortune? What is your fortune for this next week ahead in love? One more. Okay. So let's see here. What is your fortune in love? Horseshoe. Good luck. Yay. You have some good luck. Love to see it. Love to see it. Fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. This is interesting. This came up in Earth Signs reading. I'm like, and this is a big deck, and I shuffle really good. So it's interesting it came back out for y'all too. Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Something is being born here. Something new is about to begin, but it's like, tale as old as time, right? Like, new, but it's old. And like, yeah, y'all can like birth and have like children together. Y'all can birth businesses and children together. Like, very much power couple energy, right? Chair empty, someone is leaving your life. Yeah, so wow, because we had seen that conclusions are within reach, and I didn't even like speak on that. So you could have already been connected to someone that like something didn't work out again, because I did see something like not working out, but it's just because they weren't aligned. And so with this tower, it's like someone leaves your life and then boom, you meet someone new. Because we see, and I had said that with this conclusions are within reach and a new start is coming. Like, so something can end and begin again very fast. So don't doubt that. School, hidden secrets can harm you. So be careful of what you're keeping secret, or any secrets that may have been kept from you. Maybe this is what leads to an ending. Chain, a chain of events that will affect your life. I told you it was always meant to be. There was always a line. There was always a link. There was always a connection. There was always something there, like tying you to this person. Candle, you will be shown the way. So trust that you will have the guidance. Like, you're going in the right direction. Just continue the signs, continue the feelings. Like, you'll know exactly how to get there when it's time for you to get there, or you'll get there exactly when it's time for you to get there. Wow, this was a great reading. So shout out to my water signs. Good luck. I'm like, you have a great week that is coming, even if it seems a little bit hard and treacherous at the beginning. I think it's going to end with you being happy and you feel like you're in the right space. You got new opportunities coming. A new start is coming. It's a yes. Okay. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Go and check back your other placements. Go watch the full moon in Capricorn reading, the new moon in Gemini, and tune in for the new moon in Cancer that will be coming up soon. So peace. See y'all on the next one.